Debbie, I imagine that your class at USF that we've been talking about, Sex in Today's World, is considered great fun by some and unfortunately probably repulsive by some others.
Maybe you, but
No, not definitely not by me. My human sexuality class at UF 20 some years ago was one of my favorite classes.
oh, I'm glad.
Blew my mind a few times, but it was still one of my
Yeah,
favorite classes.
uh,
Can you give our viewers kind of a quick tour of the core curriculum of a class like that today?
sure, I'd be happy to. One of the odd things about our current American culture is that we don't talk about sex a whole lot. The birds and the bees and sexually transmitted diseases, maybe, but there is a whole universe of sexual behavior out there in the animal kingdom and certainly in among humans that's really not ever addressed in any kind of safe environment. So this class is really designed to be a safe environment for the students to talk about courtship, the what do they call it, the stare, and become more aware of the signals they're giving off and the signals they're receiving, so that they're a little smarter about this getting to know somebody else, male or female. So in this course, I cover things like rape, uh, male on female, but male on male, and female on female as well, which is not well covered anywhere else. We cover pedophilia, we cover homosexuality. It turns out most animals, a certain number in the population are homosexual, male on male, preferring males, males preferring males, and females preferring females. It's no big deal. We cover, what other topics? Marriage. Marriage for love is a relatively recent phenomenon in the human culture, and maybe 150 years old. Used to be, if you didn't own land, you could not marry. It was illegal for you to marry in any legal binding sense. So it was always about property and wealth acquisition. Monogamy, another hot topic. We hear in the media 6, 7 times a year some famous person getting, usually a male, getting caught having a relationship with the woman he's not married to. But we used to hold birds up as monogamous species and give them a lot of credibility because of that. But now that we can genotype the eggs and the offspring, we're finding that monogamy is a very, very rare occurrence in the animal world.
We can't look up to the birds anymore for that?
We can't look to the birds to be the ideal monogamous coupling. I had a student who just recently finished a study on the boat-tailed grackle, which is a type of blackbird. And there's an alpha male. Oh, it's the coolest thing. Harem. They're harem polygynous. So we've got two really sexy things going on. And we talk about harems and in the human world as well. But what the females do is they build a bunch of nests together, like in a tree roost or in some grass blades of grass. They'll weave their nests together, and there's an alpha female. And then the males will duke it out among themselves to become the alpha male. And his job is to protect the females and their fledglings from the raptors that would come down and either pick up the infant, the chicks, or from the snakes and the rats that would attack the nest at a different angle. We always assumed that it was the alpha male producing all of the offspring among the females. No. About 25% of the offspring are his. The other 75% are females leaving the group and mating the beta males on the outside away from the eyes of the alpha male. The reason they do that is they want diversity. They want the good genes of the alpha male, but they want the diversity that you can get from beta males who are just maybe a little younger and haven't had the opportunity to grow the big body to become the alpha male, so that given a change in the environment, that diverse set of offspring might have the innovation needed to survive that change, whatever it is. So we're all programmed for diversity. I think I read that even among humans, we were really programmed to be monogamous for about 4 years, with in a sexually monogamous relationship, and then both male and female have a tendency to start looking for a different mate, and it's really our culture, our cultural norms that keep us together. Although not that successfully, with 50% of marriages ending up in divorce.
See, but I feel after 22 years of marriage myself that I'm behind on what my biology has been telling me what to do. I was going to ask you. I mean,
let me compliment you on that. Congratulations, you're a good man.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just lazy. But along that line, I mean, society places certain expectations on men in the way that they express that biological imperative to mate and continue mating. And I wondered, is society doing it wrong in that way? Are we requiring something that's just not possible? Or
No. Don't feel bad about being a married man. I'm not sure this study has ever been done. Alpha males, the Arnold Schwarzeneggers and the Congressman Weiners, they're going to attract females naturally, just based on their visibility and their status within our culture. But most males don't gain that level of status. So marriage provides them more sexual more opportunities for sex. It's just with the same partner. Whereas the alpha males may have more partners, they may have no more sexual encounters overall than a married man would. And if you get a good female, better to court her, with the flowers and the chocolates now and then, and a hug and a love, and that kind of thing, to maintain your sexual relationship with her. Because you're right, it costs money, it takes time, and what are the chances of getting another female when you're 30, 40, 50, and 60?